What's going on, y'all? This is Lo.
This is Key, and we're low key.
Today, we're going to be talking to you guys about motives. Now, motives could mean a lot of different things and what the motive pertains to, but this video we making is about your motives and how they align with the motives of the person you're talking to. So, first thing, we have to understand everybody ain't thinking like us. You know? So everybody, if you're a kind-hearted person naturally, you know, you looking to serve before, you sympathetic. I mean, you ain't no pushover, but you not out to hurt anybody. That doesn't mean the person you speaking with is operating under that same frequency. So it could be a scary thing when you come to this understanding. But I feel like it's important to know everybody don't want what you want.
Absolutely.
Like if you talking to somebody, they could literally have ulterior motives than just speaking on the phone with you. Move you off of your energy, keep you from doing something you was planning on doing, just for the sake of them being able to do it because they know they can. And not to better you in your direction. So, whenever you speaking with someone, you have to understand this, and you also have to develop a motive. And that motive should be to identify the person you speaking with, what their motive is. You know, and it ain't necessarily playing defense, having regular conversation, but it's never just talking with anyone.
Absolutely.
Like outside of like the one you love, like it's always you gotta keep, because if you close that part of you down, you close your ears from truly listening and figuring out what is this person trying to do. You got something?
Absolutely. You can never close yourself off to that part because you will miss everything and you're going to zone out into the one thing that you think is important.
Yeah.
And you miss the whole motive of that person.
Yeah.
And their intentions. And I think I had a issue with that before, where I don't know, growing up, you know, when you're taught to always look for the best in people, and for some reason everybody's nice, everybody has their best interest, have you in their best interest, they know what's good for you, or they wouldn't hurt you, they wouldn't intentionally, but no, there's an intention, there's a motive to why someone wants to do certain things to you, to have those conversations with you.
Yeah.
And as bad as it may seem, everybody doesn't have your best interest at heart. Everybody's not nice. And that's just what it is. And I've learned that the hard way, because people will try to tear you down. They'll try to hurt you. They'll try to hurt people that's connected to you. And in all actuality, a lot of people don't want to. And if you're doing good and they know you're doing good, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're happy for you.
Absolutely. That's a major one. Yep.
Just because you have a conversation with that person, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're thinking, oh man, she's doing good, I'm so happy for her. No, they're trying to find a way to make themselves feel good. And a lot of times, like they say, misery loves company.
Facts.
And life is brief at the longest.
That's real. at
So
the
you don't
longest.
have
Like,
time to be playing around with people. And I experienced that here recently, you know?
major.
And then afterwards, you know, me and my husband talked about it. It's like, wow, if you close yourself off, your mind is like you're thinking about what's important to you, but the whole while that person had intentions.
Exactly.
You know, and
Unfortunate.
that hurts you because if you would have opened your mind up and know, you always have to know it's not just talking, it's not casual talking. People are not just going to casually talk to you. They have an intention behind the talking.
Especially when you was gonna say something else?
Okay.
Especially when you identify patterns in a person. Like me and my wife, we joke, we'll talk, cause we talking, like we building. We can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you have to watch people and they patterns.
Absolutely.
When are you talking to them? Who call who?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you ain't talked to a person in a very long time and you call them and you don't lead with how you doing, asking questions, this, that, and the third, that person should understand that you calling them for an outside reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because your pattern of calling is inconsistent.
Very inconsistent. Very inconsistent.
You have to, and it ain't a thing where you don't want to lose yourself, like even thinking about if a person evil or not. You know, you want to be who you are. Like, that's the core. That's the reason. People will communicate with you to move you off of your vibration and the person that you are. So like I said in the last video, it ain't a script or something complicated. You just have to know who you are and know the pattern of the person you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
And before you pick up the phone, you have to think to yourself, what's the motive with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it's good to segment intent. That's why we do that. That's why I do that. And for some reason, that day I didn't do it, you know. But the point is, you want to segment intent. You want to have intentions. You want to know why that person is calling you. What do you expect to get out of that conversation?
Exactly.
Like, be intentional and deliberate about it. Never take things casually. It's not casually. And if a person is not calling you on a consistent basis of trying to figure out, are you okay? How are you doing? How are things going? You know, how's your family? If it's not that on a consistent basis and then all of a sudden out of the blue a person calls you or, God forbid, you know.
I was just trying to that. But it requires you to do something.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just, I was just calling to see how y'all were doing. I love you. Talk to you later. No. It requires you to take an action that you wasn't about to take.
And it knocks you off of your center.
Energy, mind, your thought process.
You gotta stay grounded.
So you have to, first thing, is the person you talking to, are they in a place where you would like to be? Not just money, like mainly mentally.
Period. Yes.
Like they could not have a lot, but be mentally there. Everybody don't want a lot of money.
True.
But you have to think, would you want to be in their shoes mentally, physically, spiritually? Second thing, what's something else you could
Be intentional. It's never casual. So never get on the phone thinking it's just we just talking. No, we're not talking. There's a motive. There is some intention behind that.
Yeah. 3 should be number 1. Like spot the pattern of the person you talking to.
Track record.
So you know if you cold calling for business purposes, you trying to acquire more customers. That's your reasoning. It's always a reason. Like family man, I don't care who it is. Why is this person contacting me? What is the pattern of why they calling me? And what's their pattern as a human that I can refer back to?
And the first thing that comes out of their mouth is the reason. Always what they leading with.
What you mean?
First thing, if they're calling you, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine. Well, I was just calling to see how you were doing. How's everything going? Hadn't heard from you in a while. Or is it, hey, how you doing? I'm doing fine. Well, girl, I don't feel good. Such and such did this and ran over there and knocked such and such across the head and da-da-da-da. That's what they call to talk a bunch of drama.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then give you something extra to think about when you got your own things that you need to be worried about. So, yeah.
Pull you down
So
to their
energy.
level. And then, like, you can't beat. Somebody said, I think it was T.D. Jakes or somebody, when you're dealing with somebody at a lower vibration, don't argue with them or go back and forth with them or try to be like them because they'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Because they good at it.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
wow,
this
that's
person
good advice.
they pulled us down on their level using something that they know that's near and dear to you or something that you care about. So they able to pull it. They were able almost to pull us down to their level, and then after that you don't know what the hell going on.
Have no
For
clue.
real.
Have no clue.
No,
And you will say things that you don't really like. Like, you will say things in a sense of what you think is important.
What you mean, bro?
Like, you'll say things what you think is important at the time from what they said, right? But in their minds, they think in a whole total different way than what you're thinking.
Exactly.
And then when it comes down to it, you didn't pick it up till afterwards.
Exactly.
And it's too late because you picked it up afterwards. And then you think about all the things you could have said, but you didn't say because you didn't know, because you was stuck in your mind frame, mindset, because they pulled. And don't let nobody pull and shuck and jive you.
If you stay on your level,
Grounded.
they gonna get the hell off the phone and get out your face.
Grounded.
Oh,
Leave them
well,
where they at.
I don't know this and this going on. Well, what's going on good with you though? What's happening good? Sternly, direct. You know? Damn, they probably won't call you again, but it's okay.
It's all right. It's growing season.
Exactly.
It's time to grow.
You got something else, man?
What's up?
This video already been too long. We coming at y'all again. It's low.
This is Key, and we're low key.
Like, comment,
And subscribe.
peace.